a guide of how to take blurrier backgrounds and blurrier foregrounds, for that matters. So what can you do to actually just make this subject sharp in focus and the rest out of focus slash blurred, or what in photography terms also called a bokeh? The first thing you can do is to change your aperture. The lower the f number you have on the camera, the more out of focus the background will be, and also the foreground. If you have some items in the foreground also, then that will be blurred out. So I went out today and had this little dog with me. I don't know what it's called, but let's call him, yeah, never mind. I had him out for a shoot, and I tried to want to show you some pictures I took that will describe the blurred background thing. So this is outdoor out of focus background. So the first shot I took was with the auto settings. And it turned out that the camera had a f number of 5, and we wanted it as low as possible. So the next shot I dialed the mode dial to aperture priority mode and I chose a aperture value of 1.8, which is a big aperture but a low f number, and that photo turned out like this. So as you can see, the background is much more out of focus. There's two other things you can do to that affects the background, so it will be more blurrier, because it's more blurry. Yeah, so you can use a zoom lens and zoom it all the way out. It doesn't have to be a zoom lens, but as the longer zoom it has, the longer focal length you use, the more the background will be blurrier. Also will compress the background and look a lot like it's a lot smaller. Here's a photo at 105 millimeters. That's the biggest focal length I have, and unfortunately I only can go as low as aperture 5.6. As you can see, the background is more compressed, but since I only used f5.6, the background isn't all that blurry. But imagine the 105 millimeters at an aperture of 1.8, that will be totally blown out. There's also another thing you can do, and that's to move the subject. So here's my subject. It was the puppy or the dog or the gangster dog or whatever you want to call him. If you move him further away from the background, which will eliminate the background even more. So that's that. But when you move the subject further away from the background, you let the camera see more of the background. Let's say, for example, the sky, which you maybe don't want, and the sky doesn't look that blurry if you want that out of focus. So that's 3 tips. There's probably more things you can do, but that's the three things I use. Feel free to comment below if you use anything else. Subscribe if you want to. Remember, have fun photographing. Peace out.